the 6th round. And Bailey went down. He hit him with a body shot.
A lot of punishment. It was just a matter of time before Tyson Fury landed that shot right there.
Power in both shots. Let's have a look at it here. Watch the right hook go in. There's the shot there. Then the left hook. That is banged on the button. What a punch that was.
No one escapes boxing's most formidable fighters in one piece. Loose jaws, fractured cheekbones, and broken ribs are the souvenirs in boxing's worst fights of our era. What are the top 10 worst fights of the last decade? What was left of the vanquished once the time was up? In today's video, we begin with Holyfield versus Stanford. Holyfield versus Stanford.
The stoppage, just like that, 16 seconds, it's over. Evan Holyfield approves.
Touch gloves, wish you the best. The bell goes off. Holyfield stunned Stanford with an incredible left hook early in the second round, and follows the demolition with landing a right hand. Stanford drops like a sack of bones.
And definitely having to work here tonight, Chris. Landing it. Oh my goodness, and he floors Charles Stanford.
He couldn't deal with that overwhelming combo. Evan Holyfield wins via knockout in the second round, ending the fight. This young chap truly knows how to box. Charles Stanford was massively knocked out by Evan Holyfield while his legendary father, a boxer, watched from the stands. He must be so proud.
Proud Papa in the house. This fight is over as Evan Holyfield gets the knockout in the second round.
Not so much as we can say for Julius Long. Hemi Ohio versus Julius Long.
It's like a 12-year-old child and a grown man just in terms of the stature of the two.
Hemi Ohio overcame significant height and weight disadvantages to defeat Julius Long for the second bout in a profound David versus Goliath contest. Hemi Ohio beats Long on points the first time around, but had some difficulties early on in the rematch, and was deemed by the referee to have been knocked out by a punch in the fourth round. It almost appears like a 12-year-old child and a mature man, solely based on the stature of the tooth. He's simply becoming more predictable. He's about to enter and perform the same action there. Despite getting knocked down, Long quickly ran out of gas.
10 seconds to go in the round. Here he goes.
He spent almost the entire following 3 rounds taking punishment against the ropes before driving the worn-out behemoth into the middle of the ring, where he finished him off with a cutting left hook. Wicked. But does it compare to what Nioa dished out to Des Morenos?
Listen to this punch output.
Nioa versus Des Morenos. Champion Nioa the Monster brutally beat Michael Des Morenos over the course of 3 rounds as a statement win to why he is regarded as one of the toughest punchers in boxing today, pound for pound. Godspeed, you two. With a brutal combination of well-timed liver and rib shots, Nioa knocked the Filipino challenger to the ground 3 freaking times with heavy body blows.
3-punch combination, goes back to it again. Oh, big-time shot to the body by Inoue.
The referee had to intervene to save him for another day. But by then, he had been dealt a devastating left hook to the liver. Michael Des Morenos is now prey. Oh, there's no denying the fact that the big left hand dug in underneath. He enters, takes another body shot, and plugs it. Although it appears to be grazing, the speed is... Oh, he digs in once more, 3 punches in succession. Returns to it, then hits the body hard. Survives the count, but can he make it through the ensuing 30 seconds? Once more, a body shot uppercut. The great Nioa now won by knockout after 3 body shot knockdowns. Des Morenos will be needing a lot of medical care tonight. Guess who would also be sharing that medical ward? Erislandy Lara versus Thomas Lamanna. Cuban slickster Erislandy Lara wasted little time demolishing Thomas Lamanna to win the vacant WBA regular middleweight title. The best in the world. Lost a close competitive split decision to Canelo Alvarez as early as the first minute of the contest. Lara found a home for his vaunted straight left hand, and it would only be a matter of time before the shot had a dramatic effect on the overmatched Lamanna.
Lightning fast left hand from Lars.
Live off the guy's walking.
Down he goes! One left hand!
Live off, guys. It's over. Let me tell you, Romano was saying that he was concerned about Lara's left hand.
Lamanna said that he was always concerned about that punch, but here he sees it straight in the first round.
And he didn't see it, and usually the punch that knocks you out, you don't see. At least his hopes were not over the top like the next challenger. Martinez versus Galahad. Before going to Sheffield to fight hometown favorite and reigning IBF featherweight champion Kid Galahad, former world champion holder Kiko Martinez was thought to be past his prime. After 4 rounds, it seems that the fight's critics had it right because Galahad had the upper hand and occasionally cut the Spaniard's right eye when stepping towards counters.
Yeah, good work there with a 1-2 uppercut. He does that so well from both stances.
Galahad was less than 20 seconds away from winning the 5th round, following the fight's pattern, when Martinez got the chef man in the flush with a massive overhand right and knocked him down severely on his back.
Oh, and a big overhand right from Kiko Martinez.
Oof. When the bell rang to signal the end of each round, Galahad, who had before claimed that at 35 he was still capable of winning a world championship, suddenly stood up, dumbfounded. However, Martinez would earn a shocking victory with an almost identical devastating overhand right.
Of a right hand. That's the shot that Kiko's been looking for. He's not found the range yet, but...
Seconds into the 6th round, and it was all over by the time the highlight reels came around. 2 precise right hands, one at the conclusion of the round and the other at the start, knocked Kid Galahad flat on his back.
Highlight reel right hand, and another one, and this time...
What a stunning end to a bout, and referee Steve Gray didn't even bother to take up the count. The damage was already done. Galahad was this close to securing a major fight with Frank Sanchez, but like his battered body, his dreams are shattered. Up next is a welterweight championship title on the line. The crowd is wild, and expectations are high. Ennis versus Lipinets. Darren Boots Ennis, a welterweight contender, had another fantastic year that began with him mercilessly stomping former champion Sergey Lipinets after 6 tough rounds. It was his biggest exam, and boy, was he impressive. It took the younger challenger just 1 round to knock out the formidable Thomas Delorme, with a laser-like 3-punch combination.
Left in the first half of this 12-round affair, and Ennis with the left hand drops. Lipinets, no doubt about this one.
Ennis calls out nearly all the top competitors in the welterweight division after making the comment, and we think he's more than prepared to take on any of them. That's right. Would he stand a chance against the ferocious Alvarez? Alvarez versus Plant. When Caleb Plant's IBF's title was added to the WBA, WBC, and WBO belts, King Saul Canelo Alvarez became the first super middleweight champion to hold all 4 titles simultaneously. Canelo always had the advantage in terms of sheer strength in a competitive fight, and in the 11th round, he made it count in the worst way conceivable for Plant.
Oh, and Plant goes down for the first time in his career. High drop on round 11.
The heavy barrage of blows dazzled the champion. He didn't know what hit him. The crowning has been completed. All hail King Canelo Alvarez, the first undisputed champion of Mexico. But did the next challenger match the ruthlessness? Garcia versus Campbell. To defeat the competitive and dangerous Luke Campbell, Ryan Garcia had to triumph over heavy tension for the first time in his professional career. Garcia started out as the aggressor and took the first 3 minutes. But in round 2, he briefly let his guard down, and Campbell took advantage to knock the American to the ground with a flush straight left hand.
Seems like he wants to...
left hand sits the kid down!
Luke was searching for the overhand left, and that's what he was setting him up for. Garcia responded admirably after standing up and nearly instantly took the lead in the altercation. Ryan Garcia must be wondering, what? He has never gotten into trouble or even falling. He can attack now that he's tied to the ropes, and that is what he does.
Garcia tried to time Campbell coming in with that left hook.
And this is not where Campbell wants to be.
I really like how Ryan Garcia responded to the knockdown thus far. By the 5th round, Garcia's powerful punches had given him the upper hand. In the last seconds of the battle, Garcia dropped Campbell with a left hook that sent him reeling towards the ropes and prepared to be knocked out. Garcia's best punch is the one because it snaps so violently.
Body shot, and he goes down, and now Campbell is down on a knee, 2 knees.
However, early in the 7th round, Garcia thudded home a damaging liver punch that sent the Brit to his knees and prevented him from beating the referee's count. Campbell had done well to survive many assaults in the 6th round. After the shot, Campbell is now positioned between his knees. His game is over. Now to one of the biggest fights in the last decade. Tyson Fury versus Deontay Wilder.
Number 1 and number 2 arguably in the heavyweight division, ready to put it all on the line.
In the 3rd and last match of their heavyweight trilogy, Tyson Fury and Deontay Wilder face off. In the 3rd round, defending WBC, the champion Fury was defeated by Wilder. It appeared that there would have to be a rematch to settle this bitter feud. However, the Bronze Bomber, who is known for his powerful punches, proved to be deadly and evened the score by knocking Fury out twice in the 4th round. Fury took control of the fight's second half and extended pressure on Wilder to wear him down. Wilder was still a threat and managed to get by with some thick leather. Fury, however, repeatedly appeared to be ruthless and more ferocious before knocking him to the ground in the 10th round with a right hand. Wilder persisted due to sheer guts and tenacity, but the Gypsy King was unstoppable and put the rivalry to rest in the 11th round with a smashing right hand that sent Wilder to the floor.
It could be all over now.
It will be now. That's sure.
What a fight! King Tyson defeats Deontay Wilder in round 11 to retain his title as the undisputed world heavyweight champion. Tyson Fury is in a league of his own. But there is a brutal match that you would be pissed to realize you ever overlooked. Oscar Valdez versus Berchelt.
Victories by way of knockout. Oscar Valdez!
Oscar Valdez successfully defied the odds to defeat Miguel Berchelt and win the WBC super featherweight title in an all-Mexican fight. Beautiful work by the young man to the right, who used his athleticism right there. Turns over a left hook while avoiding being smothered, then ties up beginning in the middle of the 4th round. The champion was heavily shelled by Valdez multiple times with left hands, and in the last 10 seconds, he was knocked against the ropes.
Oscar Valdez is the new champion!
Which caused referee Russell Mora to award him a standing 8 count. Valdez easily scores, supports them, and that is a technical knockdown. The rope supported him. Take a look at his legs. Can he go on? Amazing round. And the bell rings with a shot. Berchelt had some success and displayed bravery to get through the middle rounds, but Valdez put the fight away in the 9th round when he fired off a combination that knocked out his fierce opponent. See Valdez's body movement as he lands an uppercut combo and knocks down the opponent. Valdez repeats the error. The 10th round's final few seconds saw Valdez slip and duck a pair of lunging hooks from Berchelt before unleashing a devastating left hook that put an immediate stop to the fight. Whoa, that was explosive. Put a cap on it. The remarkably incendiary Oscar Valdez has taken the title. Thanks for watching the video. Which of the brutal fights is your favorite? Let us know in the comment section below. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe so you don't miss out on any of our content.